Claudia Jordan. I have always said this, and I will say it again. I think one of the best RHOA housewives who is not there anymore is Claudia. It was one season. She came in strong. She didn't go after Nene just to go after her and had a moment. I thought it was really authentic. And she does live in Dallas, so it's not happening. She's not coming back to RHOA, but she's one of my favorites. We had her on our show here a long time ago. That's out. That episode was great. I really need to share that all with you. We talked about everything. And I mean, she had crazy stories about like being on Donald Trump's plane with him alone and all sorts of crap. Of course, we talk RHOA. Well, that's really not the point. Today, we share this never before heard. We're doing this from the Vault series for the summer. We're in the dead of the summer. Let's mix it up here a little bit. I mean, so many people go on vacation and wind down in July and August. This is what I want to do. I want to do a for the from the Vault series. This is never before aired. When was this recorded? Again, I do the live shows with Sarah Fraser. So many people come to them. What a great question to ask. Why do some chats end up in the vault, never released? They all see the light of day eventually. Well, this is a chat that is in the vault, the first in our From the Vault series. Never before heard, recorded earlier. What year is it? 2025? Earlier this year. Sit back and relax because we are going to have this great chat with Claudia Jordan. And it is from the Vault series. This has never before been heard, recorded in another day, another time, another lifetime. I still love Claudia. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. We're going to share this all day today. We have Ebony
Oh,
Williams,
love both of them.
right?
And I
We
love the witch. I love the witch.
Carlton. Oh yeah.
I love Carlton. We've met a couple times. I'm like, yo, I like how individual you. I like people that stand on their own. They don't care if there's 100 people that don't agree or 1,000 or just one. She stands on her business. I love Carlton. I think that'd be great. I'm with it. I mean, I see people. I know there's some like stuff happening, some lawsuit that's tying things up.
With Carolyn Manzo, yeah, and
Yeah,
Brandy.
yeah, and Phaedra, I think, right? Isn't she involved in that?
Phaedra's, I think, involved in something as well. Yes.
Can y'all settle that so we can get the next season going, please?
And that's even from a different season with someone else, with Phaedra and Brandy. And
Oh, it is. I don't really know the story, so I like Brandy too. Like I actually I've done her podcast before, and I think she's hilarious. So
she's a fun one. Final three questions as we wrap up very quickly. Are you aware of what happened on Salt Lake City recently, where this one housewife, Monica Garcia, in the finale, she revealed that she was Reality Von Teese? Do you know about this? She was running this troll. She ran a troll account. Like, you know how there's all these troll accounts, like, I hate Nene, but it's really like you running it, but you're
yeah,
not.
yeah.
She was running one of these accounts and actually got herself on the housewife. She was like a fan of the show, running this account, trolling all the Salt Lake women, got on the show, was basically doing it now from the inside, and they found out. So it's like it is a big, they're comparing it like to Teresa's table flip. Like it is a big deal that like someone who is like a fan running one of these nasty accounts that troll us all was an actual housewife now.
I'm surprised that could happen because like I know when I was at the True's entertainment studio offices, like they questions, questions, questions. You got to fill out some paperwork. Like they do background checks and all that kind of stuff. So I'm surprised that slipped by. But wow, shout out to her for like making it happen. But I'm kind of so sick of these like the trolling thing. So she's still on there, or did she get kicked off?
Well, to your point, there's a lot of people that are like, come on, producers knew. Like, how could you not know? That's a thing. Like, I was going to ask you, like, do you think producers know? Because there is a thing, like, how is this coming out at the finale? And how could producers not know? Because to your point, there's background checks, there's questions. They ask you everything in five different ways to make sure you're telling the same answer throughout the whole process.
I don't know if it's since Donald Trump got in office and the whole alternative facts came around, but I do not know what's real and what's fake anymore. I really don't. And that comes from the production side, from the talent side. There's so much like motivation now with social media and like cloud chasing and seeking for social currency that I just feel like so many people lie. So it's just hard to know, like, are the producers lying? I don't know. I
I,
don't know anymore. I don't know what I don't trust anything anymore, not even my eyes. You know?
I really don't know either. I mean, well, that's the whole thing. A lot of people think she's going to be fired. It was the highest rated finale in
I'm
Salt
sorry.
Lake history. Oh my God, your cat is like very cute. Are you kidding
He's
me?
that he is.
My final question is nothing to do with Housewives, but just in the pop culture world.
Okay.
What do you think of Kanye? I mean, this whole, did you see this thing today of, I mean, we all know he was having issues in Italy and being banned from the country. He now has this titanium, no, excuse me, not a grill that you can take out. Apparently, he has titanium dentures that he paid $850,000 for. I mean, is Kanye like, what's going on?
I don't know. Who are your friends? Like like I got a good group of friends, and I'm sure you do too, right? So when you start getting out of pocket or doing weird stuff, your friends be like, "Yo, you okay? Let's talk for real." And I just don't know if he feels like he's just alone on an island or what is going on. Like all these weird antics, and like I would think he's too smart to kind of be sucked into this social media thing that the other clout chasers do. Like I hate to think at your level you need to still do kind of like gimmicky things. Why do you need $850,000 dentures? I mean, I know everything's not a need, especially when you're wealthy. I mean, shoot, I don't need that statue right there, and I ain't wealthy, but I got it because I liked it, right? But like, why? You know what I like Kanye to do? Focus on the music. Just focus on the music. That's what we fell in love with you, Kanye. That's what we fell in love with. Wow, like he's different. And if you can get back to college dropout Kanye without the antics, staying out of politics, not hugging Trump from the back, um, the world would just be a better place. Not speaking on like religious groups, just
Mhm.
and I am in no way saying shut up and rap because I don't like when people said that to LeBron and other people. I'm not saying that, but it's clear that there's some issues. And until you get like on a more stable footing, like I just wish you would just like stop doing self-harm. Some of the things you do is just like really turning people off. Like ever since the slavery is a choice and your alliance is weird allegiance with Donald Trump and then running for office, like I just think it's too much.
Do you think he's still in love with Kim Kardashian?
I mean, what would you think if your ex got someone that looks just like you and then tried to like redo the magic? Like I don't, if it ain't love, it's something going on there. And it is giving a little bit odd. Like she does look like, I don't know. I would be annoyed if I was her, but I be wanting her to blink twice if she needs us to come save her. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think he's in love with her?
I mean, it's not even like she looks like her. It's when he's dressing her in all these things that look like Skims. I mean, whether they
Yeah.
are or not, it's like you were literally dressing her how Kim dresses. And I understand you did used to dress Kim, but now Kim has taken that and elevated on her own. It's the
I,
way she dresses. It's like you're dressing her like she's Kim.
And then the part that's crazy to me is towards the end, you were kind of saying how kind of denigrating how Kim was dressing too sexy and all kind of stuff, like kind of harsh, only to get with someone else and make her dress even skimpier than Kim was. And this is your wife as well. Like I saw the picture, she's bent over the boobies, is barely being covered. I'm like, God damn. I don't know. It's hard to know where he really stands on things because listening to the lyrics and the words that he would say before is just not the same. They don't always align with his actions. You know, I remember a line in Gold Digger talking about black men, and he's like, and when he get on, he gonna leave your ass for a white girl. That's what he said about other black men. What did Kanye do? He left his black girlfriend, and then he like some of the stuff he says, and then he goes and does it, and then having smoke for the way Kim dressed, too sexy. And I didn't want the mother of my kids and my wife to dress like that. But then the new one, you dress her even skimpier. I don't know, like what are we supposed to believe? You on gondolas looking like you about to get head? Like, what are we doing? Do we want our wives like? Do we want to elevate them, or do we want to make them look trashy? Because I be feeling bad. But you know what? She's a grown woman. She must be okay with it. And I'm just it could be me.
It's
But
not it's not going to be you.
no, no. I'm
I
gonna be a
think
cat lady. I'm a cat lady.
I think he's still in love with Kim. That's my. You will be a cat lady. I will just be an alone person with great wallpaper behind me. So that's me.
Before we go, I think I'm not a lot enough. We don't talk about enough about the peace that you can have when you are by yourself. Like people be feeling bad for people that don't have kids or not married, and then the people that in my world and that are like childless or just not married look the most refreshed, drama free. No one can affect my daily mood.